Hi mamas, it's Liat and Carolina here, and we are so excited to finally get going with this Momjo Monday.
Yes, welcome to our Momjo Monday, first one.
And it's a great Momjo Monday because it's a special Monday. It's Halloween.
Halloween.
You can see our
The tiny little pumpkins in the background.
Yes.
Those are our props.
So let's just get into it. Jump into this. We are two moms who come from very different kind of Halloween backgrounds.
Totally.
You know, like your traditional.
Totally.
Tell me about yours.
I don't think I ever knew what Halloween was until I saw it on a movie. Like in South Africa, I don't remember any memories of anything Halloween-like. Mm-hmm. What about you?
There was no Halloween back in the 80s when I was growing up in South America and Uruguay. There was no Halloween. Like, it wasn't a thing. But I went to a British school.
Oh.
So in that British school, we did celebrate Halloween. And the costumes weren't too original. It was always like me with like a pointy nose and a pointy hat, like dressed up as a witch. And a purple wig that I had. Mm-hmm. And we used to go around the block and collect candy. So all the neighbors who lived in the proximity of my school,
they knew
that the kids would be coming by and like.
But so no one else actually celebrated?
No one else did. Oh. Now, like nowadays, if I speak to my friends back there, it's a huge deal. Like,
really?
Everyone has Halloween parties.
So it all got Americanized, I guess.
Exactly.
I don't really even know what the tradition is or why it came about. I don't really know the story. All I know is that now living in Canada, it is so huge. I would say it's a lot of people's favorite, like, I don't know, day of the year where they can, like, they think it's a holiday. It's so famous here. You have to buy outfits and all the stores have all these things and then the candy. And if you don't have the candy, it's a really big deal.
Everyone lets their freak out. I think it's just a really good opportunity for people to do something crazy.
Adults, children.
Yeah, you know what? We're always so, like, we have such structured, like, stressful, fast-paced lives.
That's true.
Sometimes it's just nice to, get that
let
crazy
your hair
out.
down, right?
Yeah.
And literally put on a wig or do whatever you want to do.
Fully.
So yesterday I was standing in the line at the grocery store, which was really full, by the way. I don't know why. Maybe because everyone was going nuts for Halloween. I don't know. Yeah. But I was standing there and I had this huge cart full of stuff. And when like you feel that moment where you realize I've forgotten to get something.
Oh,
I realized I forgot to get and I forgot to get candy, and it was the one thing I had to get.
Oh my goodness!
Because how can I go home and say to my kids, we don't have candy to hand out?
No such thing.
So there was a lovely lady.
Turn off the lights in your house when they come by.
Exactly.
Pretend no one's home.
Bro. So I said to the lady next to me, I'm coming back. So I ran and I got the candy and I came back, but I just realized there's just like everybody gets all the same candy, right?
Yeah.
And then the kids go out and it's very exciting. And I mean, I remember last year my kids came home with these buckets full of candy.
Yes.
And then all I wanted to do was eat it.
Exactly.
Right?
It's a problem. It's a problem. You know what? We have this like little tins. They're like transparent. You know the ones that you pop the lid off?
Yeah.
And they're like really pretty. So what we do is we stuff all the Halloween candy into those tins.
Okay.
And they're always sitting there.
Oh.
And like we're really trying to make an effort here to like embrace the healthy lifestyle.
Well, this is the
like,
thing. How do you...
I'm like, they're speaking to me. Every time I open the cupboard, it's like, hello, come to me. And it's like Halloween night all over again every day. Oh. So have you heard about the Switch Fairy?
No, what is that?
So it's going around on Facebook.
Okay.
And basically it's parents who are trying to embrace a more, health conscious lifestyle and who are watching their kids come back home with like bucketfuls of candy on Halloween night, and you don't know what to do with it because like you don't want to eat it all.
Well,
you want to eat it all, but you shouldn't eat it all.
True.
So basically what happens is parents are coming up with this Switch Fairy idea.
Okay.
Where before Halloween, you talk to your children and you pre-negotiate how many pieces of candy they would give up if the Switch Fairy brought a gift.
Interesting.
Yeah. So say your kid is like, you know what, Mommy, I'm going to give the Switch Fairy 50 pieces of candy. Switch Fairy.
Yeah. I love that. Totally.
Switch Fairy. 50 pieces of candy in exchange for a Barbie or a car, So
I really love this idea. It's genius.
It is
genius. I'm going to do it.
I think it's pretty good.
Then you don't have to feel bad when you sit at the end of tonight and eat all the candy, because then they've given it up. They're never going to ask where it is again.
And you're kind of paying for it. Like, it's not like you're taking it for free. You're giving something back.
That too.
Yes.
I really love this idea. Do you think you're going to do it?
I kind of want to know how much candy is going to come back. I don't think I'm going to negotiate this whole thing.
Right.
I need to see what comes
Right,
back home.
right,
Because
right.
if they get like 20 pieces of candy, because sometimes, like my oldest especially is really scared of trick-or-treating.
Oh.
So she'll skip a few houses if they look really scary.
Okay, so she doesn't necessarily come back with mounds.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
So if
well-
she comes back with 20 pieces, I'm not going to be like, switch fairy, because poor kids, you know? If they come back with 100
really funny.
pieces, then switch fairy is going to come in and...
I love this idea.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, I think it's lovely.
Yeah, I have actually heard about this past weekend. Some adult, well, like friends of mine, went to some Halloween parties, adults only.
How come you didn't go?
I don't think I was cool enough to be invited. Were you
neither.
invited?
No, I
to a
wasn't
party?
invited to any Halloween parties this year.
So, first of all, I'm wondering to myself, like, what goes down at these adult Halloween parties?
Yeah.
Like, is it really like a raucous, you know, night out for the parents?
Sexy, raucous.
Yeah. Or do you think it's like parents going, dressing up, getting all excited, going, having a beer, chat, and then by 10 p.m. they're like in bed watching Netflix?
That's what I most likely would do. If
I just
went to
wonder.
one, I think.
Did you guys go to Halloween parties? You should let us know.
Tell us what goes down at those Halloween parties. They're a mystery to us.
Totally. And I'm thinking for next year, we just arrange our own.
Yeah.
We invite
Dress
ourselves.
up. Our husbands, maybe, if they behave.
Maybe we can invite some friends
Some cool people.
and try get something going.
I think
'Cause
so.
I'm definitely in the vibe and I'm really craving a night out.
A night out.
Aren't you craving a night out? Like
I would love a night out. It's been a
dancing and
while.
Either hip hop or salsa. I'm not sure which one I feel like. I think you can take me to a salsa
Maybe
place.
some merengue because my salsa sucks.
Okay, one of those. Anything Central South American, that kind of vibe.
Yes,
Can I rely
That
on
would
you
be
for
fun.
that?
But as of tonight, my friend, the only kind of night out we're getting is trick or treating.
Trick or treating. Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's okay.
that makes sense.
We'll take that.
Yeah.
At least we're gonna be outdoors, not at home.
Are you gonna dress up?
I'm probably gonna put something on, like I'll
Your
put some
witch's
dark-
hat.
My witch's hat. I have like a dollar store version of the witch's hat.
You've got to go back to your roots, right?
Yes,
Your traditional.
Of course, a good old
Uruguayan
trusty
witch.
pointy hat.
I haven't even thought about it. What are you guys all dressing up as?
Do you dress up when you take your kids trick or treating? I don't know. Some parents go all out there. Oh my god. 2 years ago, there was a guy who dressed up as Superman.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't Superman. He was Spider-Man.
Okay.
So he was fully covered.
Yeah.
And he would come up to kids and go, hey! My children.
Did they love it or did they hate
Terrified.
it? Terrified.
So I don't think I'm going to do that.
I think my kids would love that.
Up on kids. It's like the clown thing that's been going on, you know.
Oh my word.
But this was a
Wonder
little
how many
cuter.
people actually dress up as clowns. Is that a bit sensitive at the moment?
Yes, I think
Maybe it's not
a
a good
bit
idea.
No.
All right. Well, I look forward to see what's going on outside later
Yeah.
on. And we wish you a happy Halloween. Hope you have a lovely, lovely time. And
Eat all the candy you want.
yeah, try the switch fairy thing. I think
Switch
it's
fairy.
a great idea.
Yeah.
And we'll see you same place, hopefully same time, or maybe a bit later next week,
Next Monday.
for our second edition of
Momjo Monday. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.